Trackball computer mouse. One large trackball with two big buttons, left and right, behind it and can be in different colors or the same. Client is able to perform stabilized movements by moving their hand on the roller and moving the cursor. The client would be able to handle and calibrate their movements with the mouse roller, as well as selecting the left or right buttons. Trackball only rolls, which makes it easy for the client in case they begin to have tremors. The client can roll the ball, which will move the cursor, and then press a button to select what they want. This will allow the client to control their muscle movements better and engage in a task that is work-related, such as using a computer at work. Voice applications, Scream, Go, Hero. Application can be played on any electronic device. Action figure moves and jumps by voice control. According to the pitch of the player's voice, the action will either walk to a low sound or jump when a high-pitched sound is produced. Client would need endurance to sustain muscle contractions and throat, such as well as to use sensory functions by seeing the action figure. Client would be able to engage in this play activity since it requires them to use voice to play the game. Client is also able to play with others by screen sharing and practicing different pitch in their voice. This can improve entertainment and enjoyment for the client by using their voice rather than hands when they might move too much due to tremors. Reading with voice dictation. Reading a book through an electronic device such as a Kindle or iPad, in which the technology dictates the book to the client. Client is able to use sensory functions such as hearing and muscle endurance. Holding a physical book can make the client lose their place in the page because of shaking and not being allowed to follow the words. Client will be able to participate and engage in a leisure activity such as reading a book, however, without being disrupted. Tremors can prevent the client from reading and remembering where they are at each sentence. Thus, having a system that can read to them is beneficial.
Issues, but how you activate it is you swipe down from the top of the screen, and it activates automatically.
U-step walker. U-shaped walker that surrounds client while they move. Has large wheels, seat, swivel casters, and a handbrake to help client become more stable. Client will be able to push, move, practice safe gait, and sit on the walker if client has low endurance. Client would walk and pace themselves with the walker since it provides safety and stabilizes the client. Client would be able to engage in social participation since walker would allow them to move around and participate. Client is typically shy due to poor mobility and feeling embarrassed with others. However, they can feel safe, move freely, and interact with others by socializing and feeling good about themselves.
Which is why it's called a U-step. It surrounds the individual, embraces a person very well from falling. They're embraced in front as well as in back and side to side. This is excellent at stopping falls. In addition, we actually put the main trend